Okay, the purpose of this video is just to give you a brief overview of Planner5D and show you how it works, enough that you can get in and start working with the program, and you can figure it out more as you go. Initially, first thing to make sure you do is sign in. Please sign in with Google. And I want to create a project. If you want to check some of the templates out, go ahead, but for our project, I'd like you to start from scratch. Once you've started one from scratch that you're using, then you can go in from here on out to My Projects and open that specific project. The screen when we first come in, please take 5 seconds to read through the stuff that it's going to show you here. It's a real quick brief overview, but it's good information. I'll close it out here once I've went through all of it. The layout you're going to see when you come in, you can see that I'm logged in, which we want to be. On the top, I've got my projects, ideas, gallery, blog, forum. So, there's some different things available to you to help here. For our project, we won't need multiple floors. However, you can add floors if you are signed in. We have our rooms. These are drag and drop rooms. So you literally just drag it out and drop it. And here it is. You can snap these together. Let's say maybe this is going to be my, I can change this to kitchen. This will be my living room. I can change my sizes, which I'll show you here in just a second. But let me drop another room into this corner. Obviously, it's too big. I can just drag it over and hook it in with the other rooms out here. I just need to go in and make sure that it's actually connecting where I want it to. So everything seems to be fine in there. Just a quick example, maybe this would be the bathroom. So I have a bathroom that's easily accessible, or really whatever I want it to be. So down below, I just want to point out that you can change what your rooms are, so when people look at it, you can see what's what. Obviously, later on when you furnish them, it'll be pretty easy to tell, but I'll just throw in storage here, and just because, let's throw this in as a kitchen. Alright, so may notice that I'm in square feet here. My dimensions are in feet and inches. Again, 1 dash being feet, 2 dashes being inches. To get that's yours. Probably should not be set up that way when you first come in. The 3 little lines here, you can click on that to show what these do. But under settings, go to settings. I would name the project something differently, and I clicked on general here. I want to change this to feet and inches and save it. I already have, so I'm just going to X this out, but make sure you save it. Later on, before you're done, make sure that you actually save your file. So, we're getting so used to the Google applications that autosave. Most things do not. This is something that does not unless you save it. If you close without saving, everything is gone. So make sure you save, please. I can close that menu down, but a number of things we'll be using over in here often is going to be toggling between 2D and 3D. Again, drag and drop the rooms. You can adjust shapes. You can drag walls out. You can split walls. When I select it, I can change colors. I can change materials. I can do a lot with the little paint roller here. That'll deal with floors, with walls, with inside, outside. When you bring in doors and things like that, same thing. This will split a wall. So just to show you here real quick, if I hit that, I can move where it splits it, but let's say right here, and I can then drag one specific part out. I could actually split this again, and I'll show you why I could do that, what would be beneficial to that. Once I split it again, then I can actually make this jut out farther here. So splitting the wall is a handy tool. And that last one being hide that wall. So maybe this leads into another room and I don't want that wall here. Just to show you a good example of that, for my kitchen and living room, I don't want a wall, so I just hit hide it. The reason there's still a wall showing up is I had two rooms which each had full walls overlapping each other, so that's why that wasn't showing up there. I'll drop this down, I'll hide that. You can see I got all kinds of stuff going on here. Let's see what I'm missing. I don't know what I was missing there, but what I did is I clicked on it and hit delete. If you're on a Chromebook, it would be Alt backspace would give you delete. Um, I know I need to hurry up here because I don't want a 20-minute video for you guys. Under the house, construction, arches could lead into rooms instead of doorways. Roofs, windows, doors, all pretty standard things. Gates. Notice we have gates and fences and gates. Gates here, this being British program, those are garage doors. Let me show you doors real quick. Entry doors, room doors. Entry doors would be like a front door, back door, glass doors. Notice some have locks on them. They want you to buy the full-blown version, which we're dealing with the free version here. But just to show you, anytime you're dealing with any of these things up here, you want to be in 2D. And so here's that. You notice in a little storage room, I probably am losing a lot of room if the door swings in that way. I can switch that. So these are going to flip how things open. I can duplicate. I can again change stuff to it. I can delete it. Down below, I can adjust the width, the height, and everything else. In with furniture, electrical appliances, miscellaneous. You can go and check that out. First concern is the layout of the entire house. Design your house first. Don't forget to add hallways. Don't forget windows and doors. They're extremely important. We want natural light coming in. We got to get from room to room. You could take out walls like I did here, for example, but just to show you real quick, let me throw in just a few basics. We'll put in this kitchen table. I can drag it around. I can again flip it around and do a number of different things. Down below I can adjust it to my specifications. Outdoors we have trees and plants and gardens and you name it. You can check all that out later on. You can add your yard rather around the house and everything. The 3D, if I toggle into 3D here, you can see the house in 3 dimensions. Notice I have brick showing, so I need to go in and make adjustments. The way I was adding the rooms together, when you drag one of the rooms out, oh yeah, notice I don't have rooms as an option. It's because I'm in 3D. I only have rooms as an option when I'm in 2 dimensions. But when I drag that out, it's looking at that as being the outside shell of your house. So it might actually be better just to cut and chop inside as you go. You can kind of play around with what works best for you, but that's why I'm getting this. I can just go in and change that so it's not brick anymore, and takes care of that. I can hide the different things and everything else, so you'll figure it out pretty quickly. You guys are good with stuff like this, I'm sure of it. But real quick, because I need to get off here and let you do your work, but make sure do some research, look at some home designs, think about your house, how it's laid out, things you like, things you don't like, friends' houses, families' houses, just common sense things, rooms that should be near each other, things that shouldn't be near each other. You shouldn't have well, wouldn't be a good idea to have like a bathroom attached to your kitchen directly. If it's down the hall a little bit, or where the door doesn't open directly into your kitchen or directly into where people are eating, that could just be a bad thing if you think about consequences there. Stuff like that. I wouldn't want a washing machine next to my living room where I'm trying to watch TV, or next to my bedroom where I'm trying to sleep. Things like that. So just kind of keep that kind of stuff in mind. Do a little research. You could just look up some house plans, whatever, and have some fun with it. Make sure you adhere to our specifications that we give you for the project, and I'll be really curious to see what you have. Thanks.